For you more about than a home TV so now honey a bonnet show no be a generic na. NDC for she one and this for show now. About 2 days, you say, you better win and send the brace pana and ye easy. And this class some ranty beer. Yes, you say, you will one identity intimate in a mom. One uncle White Gate Hotel, I will Galilea. Say, ballot fake ballot papers. Or tampering to any one man say and what was a bit in tintin so 888 what was a bit in tintin so naja one day cocoa boss naja 1 year with the opposite way in the winano in a police for being more hint say Monqua na Moqua Boku Moody and for 4 years. Then on this police for you so half an year ago and could do an answer just for and some NDC party members be over and I watch once any Munya and name corny and crochet, no be up a man hint to say. Say the same says the same echo so. Ever hand and Mama and Panager, young queen, she moon their one I suggest once you see there be young allow Mona. Your mountain in your side, party members who say that be allow police who say that be in room. Now, answer ya by the near Bantino, and the NIA pinting police for any Ghana army. 7th December election. Dear Cosio. How I will be a question.
To your premise. Okay, what is your name? Oh, I'm okay, but I don't know if our people ballot box. So, as a party, don't take the picture. Man, we are on the security somewhere. This morning. I just came. You come to the premises. You see the manager of the place. But you can't ask anybody, and it's not right. The approach of my colleagues, security officers, please.
Now, so for penny be a cofa flyer be, Eddie a caught to a soft group be so. Now, or the 2 group is na a soft no pass comment and a soft no can say. Inti kremwini stand there, mon country. My sorry man, I'm more beyond to my cremony. And I'm saying, media me what evidence. Cremufua etieme. It is so when you speak like this, we are soft penny, mem to me modiwa. Ubu pa minti. But the way you know, I'm Mamsat so the way abofra. Go down sorry kakrakano. So why do you create this unity? Papa Sofo. Who influence Ukruma pa, but a ferry say o can't say 7 page in us. Sadly, no we so 1 ferry and I can ye and if I soften will be I and any cremony sadly na papa of war ye no me would you but me I didn't know can you know I'm a ferry mount. I am a ferry mount, Papa Sofo. Discrimination. When we are preaching Christ, we don't discriminate. It's you there. We bet me to crofo for basa statement now make you know. Papa Sofo. The no flyer no ha. To on 2 page no so. What the 2 so into fi say ye na was nyina na obia na e believe in your philosophy and your ideology. Any dia wo akoma kire wo. It is a childish decision. I am quite handsome. Papa for me you are no ha. But me mo wudin. But me nim say one oyo ye. One the 2 page no so. And then you allow people to condemn and to you can influence people in that negative manner. Papa for srewa. Ebe ya anka yi kura efiri so. Na so say wa ma de na kwetiri.
I was he's completely outraged.
Completely, and he's justifiably outraged because at the end of the day, we are a country of Ghanaians first. And we've had 67 years of independence. And we've had leaders upon leaders upon leaders, and all of them have been Christians. I don't think I've heard any Muslim complain about that. They accept them, support them, and serve them. Most of my PA is a Muslim, my best friends are Muslims. whether it's just by accident, but they call me a Wallaman because, those are my best friends. You understand? So I don't understand this. I think it's a level of desperation. Of course, it's only natural because Dr. Bawumia, the MPP, has never elected a Northern Muslim as a top ticket. And the NDC has been using this weapon, ethnocentric weapon, for years. I remember very much in 1992, going into the zones, rehashing the Buzia aliens compliance.
Yeah, go to your country.
That's right.
If they win, they will sack you to go to your country.
Those were the words. And so the Zongos, some of them were no-go areas. So naturally, they gyrated towards the NDC. And there's been some very dirty ethnocentric politics in this Fourth Republic. Things are improving. And Bawumia won fair and square.
No, President Mahama himself said, please look for that video, that it will never happen. If Bawumia for some day thinks that he can be the leader, it won't happen.
That is the kind of level that they descended into. Because he came out openly and said that.
Yeah, but President Mahama said
he wants to see when the
2020.
time comes, his younger brother,
whether
the MPP will give him the chance. That's how much stereotyping they have been.
Let's listen to President Mahama. What did he say? Play the President Mahama tape again.
Sometimes I feel sad when I see some of our northern brothers running around and also doing this. They will use you and dump you. I want to live to see the day. You let anything happen today, and let our brother Bawumia say he's standing for president in MPP. They will never give it to him. I can assure you. When the misfortune hit us, and our father, Professor Mills, passed away, the Constitution said that the vice president should take over. I did. But then we're close to an election. If it was another party, they would have insisted that there should be a Congress. And in that Congress, I would have been contested. And they would have given the leadership to somebody else. But when it happened, the NDC's National Executive Committee called a meeting and said, no, there will be no Congress. We are passing a resolution. John Mahama is the vice president. We are going to support him to lead us into this election. And we went into the election, and God gave victory to us. And so I'm proud to be a member of the NDC because I know it is a party that opens opportunities for all people of Ghana, irrespective of your ethnic affiliation or your religious affiliation.
That's coming from the top.
It's shocking. I mean, I know him personally, and I was shocked at this kind of statement coming from someone who had then risen to become president. It's so ethnocentric to try and pigeonhole the MPP as if we hate Northerners, that we will never vote for a Northern because they come from the North. It shouldn't be coming from John Mahama. It shouldn't. It shouldn't come from any politician. I think that politics based on ethnicity is not a good thing, And I mean,
but
the egg is on his face now.
It's been since November last year.
Yes, on his face now. And I'm happy you've played this for the Ghanaians to know, because he's the one who said the Ghanaians have short memories.
Yes.
Maybe people have forgotten that he said this. And at the end of the day, the party voted 61%, the highest for any first-timer. Dubois didn't get 61 on his first attempt. J. Kufuor didn't get 61 at his first attempt. Certainly not Akufo-Addo on his first attempt.
Oh, I see. I never thought about that.
So this was a historic victory.
Oh, the first attempt. This is the largest vote for an individual coming to the contest for the first time.
First attempt, yes.
I see.
So the party has shown
60%.
61%. And before that, almost 70% with the super delegates. 10 of us.
Yes.
69+%.
On the super delegates.
On the super delegates. So the top of the party supported him almost totally. So it shows our party we are a truly national party, and that we reward you whether you are an Ewe or you are an Nzima. It's because we've seen his appetite for work, we believe in what he stands for, and we believe in his capacity to lead, his clarity of thought, and his deep understanding of where the world is going, and the initiatives that he has led over the last 8 years.
I see Nketia is changing the narrative. And Kurisa, please find me his tape. He says, he goes to Ashanti and tells them that Akufo-Addo doesn't want Ashantis to have the leadership of the party. So when he is going, instead of leaving it for Kwabena Japan, Adai Nimo, Alan Chemati, he gave it to Bawumia and Nodna. And Ashantis, you are sitting there, they've taken your party from this Johnson Asienu-Katia, the chairman of the NDC.
Because, you see, he's continuing in the vein of John Mahama. Very tribal, ethnocentric statement. It shouldn't be coming from chairmen of parties or presidents of our country.
No, you look at the history.
I mean, go and tell them something.
A.A. Munufie was their chairman. Yeah. Isifo Ali, Alhaji Mama Idris, Obeda Sama,
Decent-minded
decent
people. So I don't understand the desperation that on the altar of political expediency, you can descend so low and publicly say such a thing.
Comparing today's concluding rally to what you know, what gives you hope?
The energy that he's brought back to the party. I mean, of course, when you've been in office for 8 years, there's always some level of apathy. But again, from your own interview with Dr. Bawumia, he was someone who did not insert himself into the primaries. Anytime MPP has good parliamentary primaries, we are likely to win.
What is good parliamentary primary?